Hi, and good evening. Tonight I'm going to talk about one of my favorite nonprofits. It's called Sosa. And the reason I picked this particular nonprofit that I love so much is the work that they do is to protect children ages 13 to 15, well, maybe 13 to 17 from online predators. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about how they work. The fundraising that they do and all the aspects that they make such a huge impact on not just their local community, but actually it's nationwide right now. I actually want to get involved in maybe opening something exactly like this up locally. I find that being by a military base that child sex predators, child trafficking, things like that are very, very prevalent where we're at. So I would love to open up something to get it started, but I want to kind of tell you exactly what they do. Um, Give me 2 seconds. I'll go ahead and get this started here. Um, so SOSA has been protecting children from online sex abuse. There's over 500,000 online predators every single day. That's a lot when you think about, how many kids are online and how many kids that they can actually get to. SOSA was founded in 2021 by a lady named Rule Powell. So she actually just had kids and saw what the things that they were seeing online when they were talking to people, and it scared her to death. And she decided to do something about it. 50% of child victims that are actually sought out and the predators have actually got a hold of are 12 to 15 years old. Only 1% of offenders are caught because our police departments are overwhelmed and they just don't have the resources to chase these guys down and girls and try and capture them. So SOSA prevents harm from children. So they actually do undercover work. So they'll pretend to be 12-year-old girls, 13-year-old girls, and try and get these guys to commit a crime so they can find out who they are and have them charged. But they also go way beyond that. They go to schools and educate kids on online predators and how to avoid them, how to, spot them. They also have a group that will go ahead with kids who have been victimized and they get them the help that they need and things like that. Um, they actually had a movie or a Netflix series come out called Undercover Underage, where they actually recorded sting operations that they did in Oklahoma and showed what these guys were saying to these, what they thought were kids online, all the girls who are on there 18 years or older. So it's actually really cool how they get girls that look like they're 12 and 13 FaceTiming with these guys, but they're actually adults, and they get these guys to commit a crime and then they find out where they live or set up a meet. They coordinate with local law enforcement and the local law enforcement meet where they're supposed to meet this little girl and or little boy and take them down. So it's actually such a phenomenal thing that they do. Very risky, and not a lot of people are doing this today, so I would love to get involved. You can actually help by giving money, volunteering your time. There are companies, or there's a place called ICAC, which is Internet Crimes Against Children. They're a task force that's nationwide. You can actually get hooked up with them to kind of start helping with little things that they need. But the biggest thing they need is money and funds. They've got to have the computer systems, the people with the knowledge, and they've got to pay people to sit online and talk to these guys so they can catch them. So it's really a huge operation that they run. And it's expensive. They are a nonprofit, so they're not making any money. They're just helping kids and families stay away from these predators. So that's kind of what Sosa does. It's actually something near and dear to my heart because I suffered sexual abuse at 12 years old, by an adult. And kids don't have the help that they need out there. And it's very near and dear to my heart that we help kids and protect them the best that we can because they can't really protect themselves and they just don't know any better. So if you can help, Sosa is online. They actually have an Instagram page. I love to follow their Instagram. They still do videos of taking down perpetrators. They do videos of class time when they're in the classrooms with the kids, explaining things, the questions that the kids have. It's really a wonderful organization, and I am looking forward to either being a part of it or getting something like that started here locally where we need it the most. Thank you so much and have a good night.